Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Supermax Prison map. We're playing as a green player out of the first... Oh. We're playing Progressive World Domination on the Supermax Prison map. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. I meant to play Capitals. We are playing World Dom. That'll probably be fine. We'll give it a go. This was supposed to be caps. I thought I had clicked capitals, but apparently I didn't. So we're going to roll with this. We are playing per player progressive, which is going to completely change how this game plays. I intended, just so you guys understand, I'm already in the game. I'm not going to quit now. We'll play it out. We'll see what happens. I intended to play per player progressive. And the reason for that was I wanted to do a strategy, and maybe we'll be able to do this and try this in the future, but I have a strategy that I actually distinctly think makes per player progressive capitals better than regular progressive capitals. And the reason for that is you make your own sets, but more importantly, we had a video, I believe our Thanksgiving video, a couple of weeks ago, where the yellow player had a trading zone both with the black player and myself, technically speaking. In per player progressive, theoretically, you could alternate. If you control double trading zones, you could alternate which players you trade in to keep their sets at lower amounts than yours, building up enough to potentially be able to eliminate one of them, as long as you have the other one sufficiently card blocked with enough remaining cards for yourself. So what I mean by that is any turn you're card blocked in per player progressive is far more damaging than any turn you're card blocked in standard progressive, because if you're able to get a card in standard progressive capitals, or you have a chance at getting to the trade-in. I didn't realize that white blasted through blue's 5 here, by the way. That's really intriguing. Regardless, you have a chance of triggering the really, really high trade-in after you take your card. Whereas if you have been blocked for a really long time... Oh, okay, blue just sacked into white there, it looks like. If you've been blocked for a really long time... Do I try the 7-on-4 here? I'm going to try the 7-on-4. We do win. Okay. The reason I did that is because I want to stay nice and big out here, and I don't want, in case blue fully knocked white out of here, I don't want white coming back in out of this lower right, or out of my spot up top and hitting my stack there after I hit blue. I want to take this bonus. I think black may have actually captured that, by the way, with enough troops. Anyway, but if you've got somebody blocked for ages in per player progressive, they haven't upped their own trade-ins. You've only upped yourself. So say everybody's personal trade-ins at a certain point in the game are 50. And then I start trading with player A. And over the course of that trading, this 5-on-3 failing would be really funny, by the way. Over the course of that trading, he may not roll it though. Over the course of that trading, me and player A and I both get up to 100. And then player B's left on 50. Then I start trading with player B instead of player A. So I get player B up to 100. And player A stays at 100. And now I'm up to 150. And then I can just theoretically keep alternating who I do that with, right? I'd get up to 200, letting A up to 150, and then I let B up to 150, and I get up to 250. Does black have that bonus? No. Okay. So slowly I build the separation between my trade-ins and theirs These two are just bullying each other down here. I'm going to have a bonus here, which is delightful. So anyway, the moral of all of this is I believe per player progressive is going to make card blocking far more damaging, but also trading zones far more important in that particular mode and manageable, right? The 3-player endgame becomes a situation where you can, as long as they work with you and as long as you control, because you have to control the split, right? I wouldn't turn on your ally, or not ally, but neighbor. I would not turn on your neighbor. Hopefully he hits my 3. Lose troops. Loses 2. I may go bad to red here. Again, it's per player progressive, so the trade-ins aren't worth a whole lot in the early game. So it makes holding bonuses and punishing opponents like this far more, like we're going to hold for +5. It makes this far more important. Now, purple may have this down here. He only started with 3. White and blue have been throwing hands at each other. So I'm intrigued to see if the black bot has the bonus, and it doesn't yet. So it likely hit somebody up here. Unless purple fought for this, never got fully knocked out. Presumably it's just attacked back up into here. I don't know. But I think per player progressive is going to be a really unique concept. I intended for this game to be capitals. Evidently, that did not happen. Now, I do worry that blue is able to attack white down there. I'm going to go bad to red because of the amount of troops that we're getting. I'm going to try to slow roll him down here. I may lose this position. Yeah. We're going to lose that position. That's okay. I'm going to go right back to holding where I was. I think this is actually a +6 in the top right. Purple does, yeah, okay, purple has max security at the bottom. And he trades, because again, it's per player. You may as well. He might have the red elimination here. He doesn't necessarily know that I just went and attacked red. He knocks me out of here. So I wonder if red is top left then, because purple has this bonus. If red doesn't have a trade-in, we can hunt his cards. And that's the other thing I love about per player progressive is eliminations will only stack up my own trade-ins above my opponent's. So purple has this because we saw black fortify out of top left, which makes me think that red is either top left or bottom left. And I doubt purple has both of those, or this one well defended. Maybe red is in this mess with blue and white. There's the potential for multiple eliminations here and really snowball this game out of control. That's what my goal is. Potential also that red gets a trade-in off of white if he's able to eliminate white. I'm not sure if that's a possibility. We'll see if blue has the bonus down here. But I think going aggressive to red on that turn was the right choice, especially because we didn't see any sort of search and elimination from purple. But you see, purple traded in. I'm still on my first trade in with 4. This is obviously our first game with per player progressive. Can we snowball this? I'm not sure. I really want to see if we can. Also, if we see this roll, that's a good sign for us as well. Fortify white, that's fine too. Okay, blue has bottom right. So there's a chance. Even if he comes... Okay, he's just going to sit there. That's great. That is tremendous. Red is on 4, right? Yeah, so we can trade in and set off of red with an elimination. So we get a maximum amount of cards here. We find white. White also trades us. This may be both of them. I'm going to put 14 in case this isn't red. It is not. Is it white? It is white. So again, the per player portion of this is really important. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get black. So let's go find red first. And I mean, this, again, these stack me up. It's not over yet, purple. It is helpful that my trades are higher than my opponent's. 15. Blue's going to be on a set here. I need to kill guard black, I think. Even with a potential trade-in. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sit here. The goal here, purple I know will come out. If he comes for me, this is a mistake to go for me. I'm also intentionally blocking black off. Do I have a trade? I do have a trade, and my trades are higher than my opponent's. So if he goes and tries to break me here, which he actually doesn't, so purple isn't of very high value. He also, I think not breaking me is the right choice. Now we harvest black back here. I don't think that that's a problem. I haven't aggressed blue. My trade-ins, so the issue here is I wish my one ask for SMG is going to be, I would like to know what my opponent's trade-ins are at. I think that's the one thing per player progressive doesn't really properly display right now. Okay, I just go, blue's on 5 cards. It's really kind of a no-brainer to just go whale on him. I think he lost a troop on that attack. I don't really have enough juice here. I can't eliminate black. I have a trade-in. And I would trade in off of him. Was that a fortify there? I don't know if that was the fortify. Let's see. It was not. Uh-oh. I don't think I can eliminate him right now. No. Right? I don't think I can. Oh boy, maybe I could. I could. His trade-in will be too low here too. He hasn't set yet. Purple messed up. And didn't break me. So, weirdly, I actually won. I'm not surprised he's doing this. This is the right choice. Black will likely knock me out of here. Blue actually won't even be able to get a card here. So he's not... Maybe he wins the roll on me and then I just come around and eliminate him. He's only going to get 4. He's going to have 7 troops here. Or 8 troops, rather. Because he hasn't set a single time. That fails. That's huge, that failing up there. And this doesn't actually knock me out of here. So I have to figure out how to beat purple now. Because he might have a trade, and he also... Well, he doesn't have the center bonus anymore. This is his first set. He hasn't set at all. So that is my benefit. I'm far ahead. He doesn't even win the roll on me, so... The question, I guess, becomes, can purple eliminate black? I don't want to do him any favors. So I may just back him up. Blue has quit. I'm not surprised by that. Maybe a little bit of bullying there. That might have been a minor amount of bullying. I do need to take these cards, though, because at this point, every little bit of cards helps. I think purple knocked him completely out of there. I'm going to just ensure that I have this. I think I can do this with standard splits, right? I was going to 2-dice slider, but I think this is the better way of doing this. Now I'm on 5 cards. So if he has a trade-in, he can probably get pretty close to eliminating me, but not too close. We know he got broken in the middle here. He gets 10. He's going to rush for me up top. Rush for me up top on the break. And he does set. He doesn't trade off of black, though. So my trade-in's up to 12. Breaks me there. Presumably, he's going to go, okay, he actually didn't win that roll the first time he tried it. I think he tried to low slider and lost 2 troops. So we should have a path line to just rush out of here and eliminate black. Hopefully it doesn't trade in. I'm not sure he has the troops to do this. Maybe he does, but again, he doesn't trade off of it, so he's going to be quite weak afterwards. And we just have to make sure we hit him as hard as we can. This is a double split here, right? He's got to win the 3-on-1. And he gets it. He gets it, but with nothing remaining. He'll be on 4 cards. And we just saw his most recent trade-in was for 8. My trade-in is for 12. Get a +2 on something. I don't actually think that that's the way that I want to approach that. I need to make sure I break everything. That's the most important piece of this. I don't actually think I want to take back up here. I think I want to hold in this bonus, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, you know what? We're going to go for this one instead over here. Come on. Darn. All right, what's my... He's going to enter these pockets, right? I'll go here. Oh, I think this is a bug. No, I'm not gonna, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not gonna abuse that. That's a cheaty bug. I don't want to abuse that. He needs to make, I have a trade on 3. This is one of the best times to have a trade on 3, man. Because my trade-ins are higher than him. He's only trading for 10. I'm gonna be trading for 15, and that should be the game. He won't be able to enter over here. I didn't mean to double fortify. That is a bug. Report the bugs. They're trying to hotfix stuff. That's a pretty bad bug. I thought it would end it. I don't know why I thought it would end it after a second try, but I apologize. I did not intend on abusing any sort of bug there. That was entirely accidental. I'm not sure I can eliminate him here, though. 12, I guess. I mean, it won't really matter. Oops. It doesn't really matter. Because it's not like he's going to get very far. Yeah, he just skips. I didn't mean to stall him out like that. That is Supermax Prison. And you can see aggressiveness in progressive per player. Crazy, man. This is great. I love this. Again, don't abuse the fortify bug, guys. Accident that I just did it. Just end your turn. End your turn after your fortify. Don't want to risk getting banned for any sort of bug abuse. GG's to master level purple player here, 7UF. And beginner on everybody else. Black didn't ready up. I'm really excited for progressive player. I hope you guys understood what I was saying with that in terms of trading and capitals. I think that'll be a really unique concept because I think it just adds more skill expression and opportunity to the game. I'll keep playing it. We'll play regular progressive too. Tier list Tuesday won't change. That'll be standard progressive. But maybe, just maybe, there will be a new meta with exponential or progressive per player that can be visited for a new series once we wrap that up. So let me know, guys, what you think down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Felon Friday. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.